Lately it's looking like everything perfect. Out the mud with it, I put the work in. You can find me where that turf is. Pin precision like a surgeon. Bad ones used to curve me.
Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. My name is Percy, and I am here to hop on here for a few minutes, and I want to talk to you today about embracing your pain. Don't run from it, and because you gotta understand, pain has a purpose, and it comes. I mean, you can't escape it. You're not going to be able to escape it. So you might well get yourself ready, get yourself committed to overcome that pain. Because I can say for when I was in high school, and hell, I was getting myself suspended every other week. Hell, I got to the point I had to pay somebody, a friend of mine's wife, to come to pretend to be my mother, so to take me back to school. That's how many times I used to get suspended. Because I ain't want my mom, because she probably more than likely she probably just signed me back in probably about a week or so prior. So, but anyway, I think the last time I got suspended, I was sitting at home, and my mom was on the phone talking to my sister, and so she asked to talk to me, and I got on the phone, she talked to me about what I plan on doing in my life and what I want out of life, and different stuff like that. So I told her what I wanted. I wanted this and that, that and this. And so she told me, how you expect to get that without an education? And and I told her, I said, okay. I said, I'm gonna get myself together. I said, I'm gonna get my education. And so she, she said that, I'm gonna hold you to it. And I said, okay, but then like, then probably about a year later. I mean, no soon. After I had that conversation, it was probably like I think less than a year. She ended up, passing away. And so I had made up my mind then that I was going, in order to honor her memory, that I was going to change my mindset as to what I plan on doing with my life. So I did. So, I went to another school. I changed my mindset. I changed how I act. I changed how I dressed. I started wearing, dressing casually. And, I wasn't as, getting in trouble like that. And so I started, applying myself, getting my lesson, because I wasn't a dumb child. I just was, doing crazy stuff, being foolish, getting kicked out. So, I started, getting my lesson, doing, stuff like that. So, I went, finished the year at another school, and I knew I was coming back the next school year to my old school. So I went back to my old school, but I had changed everything about me. So I was sitting up on the wall, propped up on the wall, and I had one of my teachers Urbana High School, Green Waves. I had one of the teachers said, "Percy, is that you?" Man, I was like, "Yes, ma'am." She said, you something changed." I said, "Yes, ma'am." I said, "I realized it was time for a change. And that old, crazy, stupid, silly person is gone." I said, I'm back. But, I did that. I made the honor roll. I wrote down what I wanted out of life, and I had written stuff down that I plan on doing, after I graduate. And but I said that to say this, that the pain of losing my sister, I used that as motivation to push me to my goal, push me to what I want to do out of life. And every time I felt like giving up, my mind will fall back on that conversation I had with my sister. So it's up to you to use that pain. I mean, don't use it to be destructive. Use that pain to be constructive. I mean, because you are ultimately responsible for your life and how it turns out. I mean, you can't be making excuses because your daddy left, your mama left, your sister and them ain't acting right. You gotta use that and turn that negative into a positive. Use it for your success. You can do it because I've done it. People don't wanna hang around you because you're different. That's right. Because you were born different. You were born to do different things. You may have been born in that nutty family, but you don't have to be nutty just like the family. Your mama wasn't there. She didn't raise you right. You were raised by your grandmama. Don't be mad with your mama. You who of age now, you can make things right. Your daddy wasn't around. So don't be mad with your daddy. You be better than your daddy. You can't get along with your sisters. That's all right. But don't allow that to keep you from becoming a better version of yourself. Use that pain as gas to push you or to propel you to your purpose. Just like pain has a purpose, your life has a purpose. And you will be held accountable for it. You can make excuses all you want to, but at the end, you're still going to be held accountable for how your life turned out. If you people come and go. People gonna come in your life. They're gonna leave. They're gonna talk about you. They're gonna take it from you. They're gonna, your spouse gonna divorce you. Your kids gonna disrespect you. Your sister and brothers gonna talk bad about you. That's all a part of life. They have the life that they have to be responsible for. You can't be responsible for how people treat you. That's their problem, not yours. But you're gonna have to embrace that pain. You got to become one with that pain in order for you to get to where you need to be at. Stop making excuses. Life doesn't want excuses. Life is giving you what you need. Life is doing this job. You need to do your job. You need to turn that thing, because it's always a silver lining. It's always a message in pain. They're like, if your body's in pain, something's not right. If pain comes in a relationship, something ain't right. Something is not connecting. So it's up to you to find out the solution, because you have that solution. You got to be committed and willing to do what you need to do. So if you found some wisdom in this video, like, share, subscribe to my channel, and as I always say, whatever you do, do it better. Peace out.
Lately it's looking like everything perfect. Out the mud with it, I put the work in. You can find me where that turf is. Pin precision like a surgeon.